What a busy weekend in water polo. ODP Boys National Championships, National League Week 1, high school champs, college water polo, all coming up next on a brand new counterattack. Hi everyone, Greg Meskel here. Thanks for joining us on the counterattack. We jump right in. ODP Boys National Championships, up to the Tri-Valley area we go. Cadet Division, third place match, Pacific Red taking on Central. Both goalies on fire early, means we don't get a goal until 35 seconds left in the first when Donovan Davidson buries this one for Pacific, 1-0 there in front. Pacific Red is fired up, scores another 4 goals in the second, 2 coming from Daniel Viskia, 1 each from Brock Zamanian and Grant Watson. It's a 6-0 lead. Central gets on the board thanks to George Rice with this lob shot, 6-1. After Pacific closes the second and opens the third with goals, Central's Samuel Otta goes another lob shot delivery. That's on point. It's an 8-2 game. Last effort from Central, Lakin Jawaska. He hits here, but Pacific's Zamanian comes back with his second of the match with a backhander. That's on point. It's an 11-3 win for Pacific. They take the bronze afterwards. Donovan Davidson on the hard work his team put in and the ODP experience.
It was really fun. It was a new experience, and I was new to the team, and it was really fun meeting new friends. We played really well together. We played really well as a team, and we worked really hard for this medal.
Cadet first place, Pacific Southwest, Sopak Red. Pacific Southwest's Jack Martin opens the scoring with a helicopter shot. It's a 1-0 lead. Sopak turns to Brendan Fezzi. He recovers this pass from Richard Yoon and is able to draw the goalie out, tie the game, 1-1. Second quarter now. Pacific Southwest goes to John Billington on the dish from Joshua Fraley. Pacific Southwest up 1, 3-2 in the second. Jack Martin, he opens the third with back-to-back backhands. His team goes up 6-3. Jackson Matos with a skip shot here will give Sopak their last goal of the match, making it 6-4. Fourth quarter now. Roman Ushakov and Martin, of course, at it again. They each provide goals. It's an 8-4 win for Pacific Southwest. Afterwards, Michael Freese shares how it feels to have won this one.
It feels pretty cool that San Diego won. They've never won, so I think it's pretty cool. Put a lot of hard work in.
Youth Division, third place game, Sopak Red, Central. Central's Matt Hosmer answers early, beating the defender here for the score, 1-0. Then Guillermo Andre Ocasio goes backhand shot, back of the net. Sopak in front by 1, 3-2. Cooper Haddad, Riley Catino of Sopak, both with upper cage shots. That's precision accuracy here in the second. It's a 5-2 lead for Sopak. Anthony Gross tries to keep things close for Central, scoring here, making it 7-3 in favor of Sopak. Ocasio at it again. He fires a shot into the back of the net. Then Feinberg has one last attempt for his team, but this was Sopak's day. They take it 8-6. Post-game, Tanner Police on how the Sopak squad rebounded from an earlier loss to pull out this bronze medal win.
It was a good team effort. We were kind of bummed after this morning's loss. It was definitely a game we thought we should have won, but I think we definitely rebounded really well.
Youth Division, first place game, Pacific Red, Pacific Southwest. This one would come down to the wire. Low scoring first period, then Pacific turns to Sam Untrecht. He gets on the board with a skip shot. It's a 1-0 lead. Pacific Southwest goes to Hayden Nightingale. He'll score here, putting his squad on the board early in the second, a 2-1 lead for Pacific. After Pacific Southwest, Jaden Calder scores. Pacific Red would get 5 more goals, thanks to Jackson Painter, Leo Berkman, Burke Aksoy, and Gabriel DeSupolo. It's a 7-2 lead as they expand things. The tides then start to turn in the third. The Pacific Southwest zone matches Pacific's 1 goal in this quarter with 5 goals of their own. Calder and Nightingale making a repeat appearance as Andrew Rogers is in the house. He gets on the board twice. It's an 8-7 game. Pacific in front halfway through the fourth, and Rogers is back with a hat trick. He's tied the game at 9. Now we go sudden death OT, and the win comes when Beck DeSurius whips his arm over the defender to sink this one and give Pacific the victory by 1. Afterwards, Beck talking about the win and how it felt to score the winning goal.
I mean, center cage low. It feels pretty good, but it's definitely the pass before the goal. That's what it counts. And it was really important to us. It's definitely a team effort. We just all wanted it really badly, so it's just determination.
And no video highlights, but photos available. A big shout out to our developmental teams that took home hardware. Gold going to Sopak Red, silver to Coastal Red, and bronze to Coastal Blue. Well, we keep things in the area. National League Week 1 action is complete, and we've got highlights of 2 different matchups. We'll start first, Alumni taking on the Los Angeles Athletic Club. And Alumni ran away with this one early. Greg Enlow opens the scoring with back-to-back goals. Then Andrew Rigo and Nikola Vavic get involved quickly. Alumni ahead 4-0. Late in the first, not Tom's Urban, but Mark Urban getting LA on the board. It's a 4-1 lead. Vavic comes back once more, scoring to close the half. He quickly has a hat trick. He has his team up 6-3. Third quarter now, Alumni pouring it on. Back-to-back goals from Zachary Capos. It's a 9-3 lead. LA looks to kick it up a notch, try and get back in the mix. The former USC Trojan Mark Vonderveit able to put this one through a forest of arms, a 10-5 game. Matt Kasura gives a last effort here for LA, but Alumni turns to a familiar face. Enlow puts in one more at the buzzer. Alumni wins it 13-8. Afterwards, Capos talking about getting to play his first game since college at Long Beach State, but it's here now in the National League.
So this is my first game back since playing college. It's just a really great experience to be back on a team and, more importantly, getting back into the rhythm of practicing, training, competing. So it's been really fun. We're looking forward to our next game, but it's just really nice to be back on a team.
From there we go Olympic Club and the Cal Bears, a classic Northern California showdown. Cal turns to Shafak Simsek. He scores first with a power play. Bears in front 1-0. Olympic Club not scoreless for long. Jack Grover coming back with a tally. We're even at 1. Tied at 2. Cal goes to the big left-hander. Odysseus Masmanides executes the chopper effortlessly to give Cal the edge, 3-2. A close affair in the second. Olympic Club comes back with goals from Paul Reynolds, Tommy Corcoran, and Colin Mulcahy to bring the score to 5-3 in favor of the O Club. Masmanides, then Mikey Williams, and we are all square at 6 at the end of 2 periods. Masmanides puts Cal back in front 7-6 early in the third. Olympic Club, they've got other ideas. They scored 3 more goals in the third thanks to Michael Scharf, Reynolds, and Marin Ballerin, quickly back in front 9-7. Olympic Club's Tommy Corcoran goes in for his second goal with a quick redirect. That seals the deal. Olympic Club takes it 14-7. Afterwards, Michael Scharf talks about how the Olympic Club meshed with new members for their first game of the 2018 season.
It was our first game of the league. Cal came out really hard, firing. We were having trouble scoring our goals in the first half. We had a lot of great opportunities. It was our first game playing together. We have 4 or 5 new pieces to our team right now that we're adding in, and so I thought it was a really good way to start the season.
Don't forget National League Week 2 action heads to SoCal. The William Willett Aquatic Center in Irvine, California plays host March 10th and 11th. Schedule and roster information available soon at usawaterpolo.org. Now we turn to women's college water polo and all the top teams getting together for the Barbara Calbus Invitational. Our Cap 7 college scoreboard has more. Stanford wins the whole tourney 9-3. They take it in the final over USC. Third place, the Bruins defeating the Cal Bears 7-5. Fifth place, Hawaii, 2 goals better than Arizona State, 10-8. And in 7th, the host UC Irvine just falling to Pacific 12-11 in overtime. That moves us into our USA Water Polo National Collegiate Rankings, powered by the Freeman Rating System. Stanford stays at 1, but USC and UCLA moving on up. Cal in at 4, and Hawaii, ASU, Pacific, a tie at 8th, and UC Davis rounding things out. Our first water polo on TV this weekend, and it's early in the year, but we are getting the big splash this Sunday. Cal visits Stanford, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, live on the Pac-12 Network and Pac-12 Bay Area. We told you there was a lot of water polo this weekend. It extends to high school. Southern California High School Girls Water Polo Championships decided. First up, CIF LA City section. Eagle Rock edging Palisades 9-8, 6th overall city title for Eagle Rock. Then we go Southern section. Out of the 7 division championships, 6 were 1-goal games. That's a competitive year in high school water polo. We start first up in the Santa Barbara area. San Marcos defeating Dos Pueblos 4-3. Then for Division 2, check out this game winner from Jessica Lynch for Newport Harbor.
Goes to Jessica Lynch. Pump and shot, and a goal with 3 seconds left.
That courtesy Dan Albano, OC Register. Newport Harbor wins it over Santa Barbara 4-3. Division 3, Long Beach Wilson 6-5. They defeat Harvard Westlake Division 4, Segerstrom over Long Beach Poly 9-8 in OT. Division 5, similar score, Notre Dame edging Downey 9-8. Division 6, Culver City, 1 goal better than Valencia 4-3. And Division 7, Marymount over Los Amigos 8-2. CIF San Diego Section Open Division, Carlsbad and Cathedral Catholic, highlights here from Fox Sports San Diego Prep Insider.
What Carlsbad drew up first time they strike here. Let's show you Brooke Ochoa sneaking one by in the lower right-hand corner of the cage.
It was a 4-2 victory for Carlsbad. Division 1, El Camino, a low-scoring affair, 3-2 over Westview. Division 2, Canyon Crest Academy, 6-3 over University City. And Division 3, Point Loma doubles up Mount Carmel, 6-3. Congrats to all of our CIF girls high school water polo champions. And now we close things out as we do every week with our social media send-off, the best of water polo on the internet. Stay involved. Use the hashtag #counterattack. Flat Stanley found a familiar face during the National League action this past weekend. It's 4-time Olympian Jesse Smith is coming from water polo photographer Catherine Hain. ODP National Championships this past weekend. Some great views to start the day from Coach Cardi. Shout out to all of our Nick Johnson Inspiration Award winners from the development level and from the cadet level. And of course the youth level. Congrats to all, well done. ODP starts early. It's a long couple of days. A little chilly to get things rolling. 23 degrees to get things moving one morning during the championships. Bundle up. Connor Newman, the longtime standout for Cal Water Polo. Before he came to Berkeley, high-level pitcher in high school, was recruited for colleges, ended up playing water polo, but he's still got it on the Cal baseball team. Now, Kirk Everest documenting his latest line score. 1 inning pitched, 2 strikeouts, no earned runs, not a bad outing. And Cammie Craig and Tony Azevedo were in Chicago spreading the water polo word. Here's Cammie with Isabel repping Eastside Water Polo. And last but not least, we all know what the Santa Barbara area has been through as of late. 3 of their area schools going deep in the playoffs. A group shot here. Santa Barbara, Dos Pueblos, San Marcos. This via the OC varsity guy Dan Albano Twitter account. And that is the best of what we saw this week on the internet concerning water polo. Don't forget, tag at USAWP. That'll put a wrap on this week's episode. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, when you're on the counterattack, look weak side.